career we talked about earlier, fishing a swim jig, and we've had the updates him saying that's what he's doing. He's throwing his swim jig, doing what he does to any river system. It's going to catch fish, and he has a lot of confidence with it. I think we'll see him tomorrow as well.
It would not surprise me one bit. Really the story over the last hour or so for us has been Ray Scheid and exactly the issues that he's had with the frog bite, what's gone on. We know this information because we have the tweets coming in, which everybody at home watching us right now, you can also get these off the FLW app or go to FLWOutdoors.com, and you can see these same updates that we've got. But I guarantee you, Ray Scheid, lost 3 good fish in a matter of minutes. What do you think?
Exactly right. The story of the afternoon, he tweeted to us and said that he probably knows he should have had, and let me say that again slower, should have had a 20-pound bag had he boated everything that bit his lure today. But as we know, unfortunately, he has lost 3 giants at the boat. The good news is he knows where they're living. He knows he could probably go back tomorrow and swing on those fish. The bad news is you can't mess up too much at the Forrest Wood Cup. You can't make any mistakes.
Right, and you know what one of the big keys there is for Ray is that he was able to go ahead and get that, we think 10-pound, 11-pound range, limit early on. And it does look like he went out and tried to get the big ones. We've got an update coming in right now from the water.
First off, I got to apologize if the wind kind of messes with the sound at all. There's definitely a breeze that's picked up here. And as you can see, the sun kind of pops out. Not too long ago, there was actually one pretty big cloud bank that came over and cooled things off. And during that time, we saw a lot of guys pull off of the main river, like we'd been seeing most of the morning, and kind of tuck back in those backwaters. And the frog bite really kicked on. Ray Scheid, he lost several good ones. And I know there's a bunch of other guys we've seen throwing frogs, not quite the same result. We're back up here kind of by takeoff now, and there's easily 7 or 8 competitors along this main stretch, but everyone's just kind of turning and burning, just going along, covering water. And, same thing, we haven't seen that many big fish caught. Randall Farflex is just down around the corner here. He still has somewhere around 10 pounds. Haven't really seen anything from Brian Thrift. But, they still got a few hours left to fish, so can't count anything out. Back to you guys.
All right, that was Kyle Wood giving us that update. We do appreciate you, Kyle. Thanks for everything that you guys are out there on the water doing. Me and this guy right here get to sit in a nice climate-controlled building all day, whereas these other media guys that we've got are definitely out there in the middle of everything.
It's Louisiana. It's hot.
It's not as hot as it was a week ago, though, which we've already talked about once. Yet last week you had temperatures, at least in the hundreds, if not 101, 102. Now this week, all of a sudden, we're in the, mid to high 80s every day. So
it is a lot nicer, but you still can't take it away. It's Louisiana. It's humid. It's hot. We got guys just sitting there, sitting still, watching the pros, and we can't thank Brett Carlson and Kyle Wood enough for bringing all of us the on-the-water updates throughout the day, and as well for the rest of the weekend. They know what they're getting into for the next 2 days.
That's right. And once again, we do want to remind everybody that this is our final update for the day. After this, please switch over and catch that weigh-in. It does start at 5 o'clock Central Time on FLW Live. You can catch it and see who are going to be the guys that are out there fighting for that $500,000 the next 2 days. Also, the expo that we're at right now, we are set up on one of our trailers inside the expo doing these live updates. With that being said, this expo does open up at 10 o'clock every day and will remain open until 4 o'clock, I do believe. So if you're in this area, feel free to come on down and see us. We've got, right around 200-plus vendors, not to mention all of FLW sponsors who have great setups all around us and all those things.
Not to mention the touring pros that fish today that unfortunately don't get to fish tomorrow. They will be here. Come by, get your autographs, ask them how they did, how their experience in your backyard is, and go over some of those things with the tour pros.
That's correct.
This tournament is the Forrest Wood Cup. It is presented by Walmart. Title sponsor of the FLW Tour.
Yes, sir.
Leads us right into our one and only on-the-water video of the day. So we want to take a second and show on the water the Walmart pro, Mark Rose, showing him how he gets it done.
Let's see it.
It's 10 o'clock, and here's a look at Mark Rose. Mark was 5th yesterday, and there were reports of Mark catching a big 4.5 pounder this morning. He wants to refute that. He claims it's not that big and it might not even be 3 pounds. He said 2 3/4 or 213. He already had his limit before this fish right here. But 3 of them were what he called sardines, so I think this guy will definitely help. The other one was a little over 2. So if we had to guess, we'd say Rose is approaching 9 or 10 pounds. As you can see, he's flipping now, but earlier we saw him catch a keeper on a crankbait. And he's fished some rock jetty type stuff earlier too. So he's kind of doing a bit of everything. There's your mid-morning look at Mark Rose, who looks poised to make the cut on day 2 at the Forrest Wood Cup.
All right, you've seen it there. That's, we believe, taking place about 10 o'clock this morning. Sets it up so nice. It's the Walmart Pro Mark Rose, which had a fantastic day. This, of course, this event is presented by Walmart. Daniel?
It's got to be a great feeling. That fish, from the video appeared to be about, in the 3.5 pound range. And those are the fish that these guys are out there looking for in this event, And everybody, it seems like, has been able to go out and find the 1.5, 2 pounders. But when you can get anything that's in that 3+, like it looks like Mark jacked right there, pretty good deal for him, man.
Pretty good stuff. Pretty good fish. Going to be a really good weigh-in. Day 2, the Forrest Wood Cup presented by Walmart. Be sure to check us out, FLW Live, for the 5 o'clock weigh-in. Come back tomorrow. This is our sign-off of the Cup Insider for the Forrest Wood Cup 2013.